Hey everybody, it's Chris Gorman again with Gorman Residential Realty in Raleigh, North Carolina. And today we're going to be covering the topic of what do I do if I sell my current home before I find my next one, and do I have options? Okay, so this is a question that we get all the time, especially when the market's moving as fast as it is today. What happens if I sell my home? You, Mr. Realtor, you're telling me I need to put my home on the market. What happens if I sell and we haven't found a place to buy? Then what do we do? Okay, so first of all, in all the business that we've done, we've never had somebody go homeless. So that's the best thing. That's the biggest thing. People are always worried about that. I completely get it. You want the security of knowing where you're going next before you sell your home. The problem is most of us can't qualify for new mortgages on our next home without selling the one that we've got. So most of the time, that's what we have to do first. We have to get out of that, get out from under rather our current mortgage so that we can go on and get the next one. So assuming that's the case, which it is most of the time. And let's just say you do sell your home and there's just nothing out there that you want to buy. So there's a couple things we can do. First of all, contract negotiations. If you have a house that's in demand and it sells quickly, presumably it does because you haven't found your next home yet, you can negotiate most likely an extended closing timeline, 60 or 90 days, let's say, to allow you time to be shopping out in the market. And most of the time, during that 30 or 60-day period that you've got to go find another home, you'll find one, and you'll be very serious in the market. You'll look at new listings as they come up, and you'll have a little bit more urgency. So that's what happens most of the time. We're able to get people under contract while the house they're selling is under contract, and just extend the timeline of their sale to allow them time to buy. And that's usually the best thing to do because then we can line up both closings on the same day. But let's just say there's nothing out there that you find that you want. We get you the extra time and you still can't find anything. Then what? Well, of course, you've got the apartment route. There's a lot of firms that do short-term rentals with furnished apartments. So it's kind of like living in a hotel, but a little bit better because it's an apartment. You're going to have a full kitchen and a couple of bedrooms, and it's all furnished. So yes, you'll pay a little bit more money for that. Obviously, there's a convenience factor there to consider, but that gives you a short-term option to not have to sign a 6-month or longer lease with an apartment complex, and allow yourselves that flexibility to go out and continue shopping in the market. All right, so like I said in the beginning, this doesn't happen very often where somebody is going to sell a house or has sold a house and doesn't have a place to go, but it can happen. And so when it does, you've got the apartment route and you've got the furnished rental route that you can go if the extended close timeline doesn't work for you. And then, of course, you've got a rent back option. So let's say worst comes to worst and you can't find something, then a skilled negotiator, a skilled real estate agent sometimes can negotiate with the buyer of your home to allow you to stay there a little bit longer after closing by a rent back situation. So you'd actually close on the sale of your home and you'd rent it back from the buyer. If the buyer has that flexibility, sometimes we can make that work as well, just to allow you some more time to go out and find that home. So you do have options. The biggest thing to consider is you have to take a leap of faith and get your home on the market. And I know it's uncomfortable sometimes, especially if you don't know where you're going next. But again, we've never had it happen where somebody's homeless. It always seems to work out when you're focused on buying a home and you've got your house under contract. You will find something that you love, and at the worst case scenario, if you don't, you will have options that will allow you to get out from under your current mortgage and then go shopping with a clean slate, and that makes you a very strong buyer in the market. So hopefully you learned something today. If you have any questions about this, of course, we'd always love to help. You can reach us at gormanresidential.com. Chris at gormanresidential.com is my email, 919-670-3005. Please get in touch. We'd love to help. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.